The end. 216 pages. I wanted to get it done by Sunday night, and right now it is Sunday night at about 11:30 p.m. and finally have finished Walden. First, the book, and then how it got finished. What's amazing about this book is, if you read it, it was written in 1845, and you could swear it was being written today. He talks about how people, all they care about is how well they're dressed, how they don't put enough emphasis on education, how all they care about are material things, how they care about how big their houses are and how nice their yards are, in advances in technology. And really, it could have been written today. It is a pretty cool book that has some, good messages about, living within your means. You can live on less than you think you can, that sort of thing, which I completely agree with. He says as he sits out by his new house with a pool. So, when I first started reading this, I realized I had to read 31 pages a day. And 31 pages a day didn't seem that bad. And I read about 2 hours a night for the first 2 nights, and after 2 nights I was on page 30. And right there I realized I was in trouble, because the read was a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. So, luckily I went away this weekend with my son, father-son camp-out type thing. He went to bed at a decent hour, and I was able to stay up for a couple hours and read after that. So I got some good reading in this weekend. Well, I get home on Sunday, and late afternoon, I had a good 5 or 6 hours of reading left in me still. I wasn't going to make it. And I had a lot of yard work to do, too. So, what I did, which I don't think Thoreau would be too happy with, is I went to iTunes, downloaded the book for $3.95, and listened to it on my iPod as I was working in the yard. And after about 4 hours of yard work, I was almost done. And then with another 45 minutes of reading tonight, I was able to finish it. So just under the nick of time. After Tuesday, I didn't think there was any way I was going to get this one done. But I completed it. It's done. And I can mark it off the things I've wanted to accomplish for the last 12 years. So, what's next? Well, I want to do one where I don't drive in a car for a week. All I do is drive my bike or walk. But this just isn't a good week to do it. I got 2 friends from out of state coming in, and I have an event in Scottsdale I want to go to this week, so it's not a real good week for that. So it's going to be either eating baby food for a week, and my buddy is yelling no to that one, or I'm going to panhandle for half hour to an hour a day for 7 days, give money to charity, obviously, not going to keep it, and just try different things and see how it works. See what it's like to panhandle, try different signs, different clothing, different techniques, and see if one works better than the other. Who knows? Maybe a book on panhandle will come out of it. But that's it. 12 years later, the book is finally done, and I'm happy to be done with this week. I'll see you tomorrow.